Call to order the County Commission meeting for February 17th.
To the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for
all. Consideration and possible action on approval of minutes.
Mr. President, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of the Marshall County Commission regular session, February 3rd, 2026, as presented.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the minutes. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Commissioners' comments. Commissioner McLaughlin.
Yes, sir, Mr. Commissioner. First, I'd like to welcome those in attendance here today and also welcome those who are joining us on the YouTube channel. I'd also like to start off by saying happy birthday to the 911 system. It's 58 years old. It was established in February of 1968. Mr. President, I attended 3 Board of Equalization review meetings, County Commission budget meeting. I attended the Night to Shine, hosted by the Limestone Presbyterian Church, held at the Moundsville Training Center. I had a one-on-one meeting with Governor Patrick Morrisey, State Senator Chris Rose in Charleston, and I attended the Marshall County Community Educational Outreach Service Achievement Awards Luncheon.
Mr. Krasinskis.
Thank you, Mr. President. I also attended the Board of Equalization review meetings and a budget meeting. Also had a speaking engagement meeting, and I did have several in-person meetings and a number of phone calls relating to a variety of items.
As my fellow commissioners, the Board of Equalization review meetings, budget hearings, discussions with red officials, and constituent calls and public comments.
Good morning. My name is Rebecca Wolf. I am employed through the YWCA. However, I am here in Marshall County as a teen dating advocate. 1 in 3 of our teens are currently experience violence in their relationships. And only 33% of those issues are being reported. My job here in Marshall County is prevention, to educate our teens, as well as to support our teens when they are experiencing dating violence. It's an issue, and I just move forward in helping our community deal with these dating issues within our teens. I am asking you to please adopt the resolution for the proclamation to recognize February as Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month.
If you'd like to read the resolution, we'll
Sure, yes. Whereas Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month is observed annually in February to raise awareness about dating violence among adolescents and to promote healthy, respectful relationships. And whereas teen dating violence can include physical, emotional, psychological, verbal, and digital abuse, and can have a long-lasting effects on a young person's academic success, mental health, and overall well-being. Whereas schools play a critical role in educating students, families, and staff about the warning signs of unhealthy relationships and in providing resources, prevention strategies, respect, and support systems. And whereas Marshall County is committed to fostering a safe, inclusive, and supportive learning environment where all students are treated with dignity, respect, and compassion. And whereas empowering students with knowledge about consent, boundaries, communication, and healthy relationship skills help prevent violence and promotes positive lifelong behaviors. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that Marshall County hereby recognizes February 2026 as Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month. And be it further proclaimed that Marshall County encourages students, staff, families, and community partners to engage in educational activities, discussions, initiatives, and promote awareness, prevention, and advocacy against teen dating violence. Be it further proclaimed that Marshall County reaffirms its commitment to providing resources, education, and support to ensure the safety and well-being of all students.
I surely appreciate the resolution and 100%, 110% support the resolution.
Thank you.
I appreciate everything you guys do. You have the events on Jefferson Avenue, and I know you work well with the Sheriff's Department and school system, so take this time to thank you for that also.
Thank you.
Mr. President, I'll make a motion to adopt the resolution presented for Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month for February 2026.
Second.
Motion and a second to adopt the resolution. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
There's two there, signing both.
I have to sign off to the side because there's no space underneath.
Just wherever. Do I hold it?
Oh, sorry, I'm so nervous.
Don't be nervous. This is for time insurance.
Your shirts are cute.
That's right.
Thank you. Her mom made them.
Thank you very much. I'm not afraid of you guys.
Nothing to be afraid of.
All right. Okay.
Thank you guys
All
very
right.
much. Have
Thank
a
you
great
very
day.
much.
Thank you.
Actually, it looks like. Any further public comment?
Do you want us to leave this open? Yeah, please.
Correspondence, we have copies of the January 2nd PSD 2 minutes. They'll be available in the clerk's office. Financial items. Any bills?
Yeah, we bringing it.
I know. This weekend, and it's already done. I can't win. Oops.
I believe we have one budget revision, general county budget revision number 8.
Yes.
Exoneration, 17 exonerations.
Yes, sir, Mr. President, I reviewed the 17 exonerations presented by the county assessor. I'll make a motion to accept the same as presented.
Second.
Motion and second to approve the 17 exonerations provided by the assessor. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Probate and fiduciary matters, I believe we have 5 settlements.
So, Mr. President, I reviewed the 5 settlements as presented by the county clerk, and I'll make a motion to accept the same.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the 5 settlements. Those in favor signify by saying aye. Next order of business is road names, none. Unfinished business, none. Community grants, disabled veteran, American veteran drivers, Mr. Richmond.
Good morning, gentlemen. I'm John Richmond, the DAV drivers. I'm here this morning to request a grant in the amount of 16.6 to consider or continue our mission. During the last year, we transported 440 individuals to the VA hospital in Pittsburgh. And, we start at 5 o'clock in the morning and leave Wheeling at 5:45 and arrive at Pittsburgh at 7 a.m. And then the driver waits while the passengers or the people that we took to the hospital have their necessary care. So I'm here to ask you to continue to support our mission. And on behalf of myself and the veterans we serve, and Bill Wright and Becky Howe, we thank you for your continued support. Any questions?
I do appreciate what you all done over the years. And
Beg your pardon?
I said, do appreciate what you all have done over the years.
Okay, thank you very much. It's,
I'm sure we'll continue to support that endeavor. Do you have a request at all? Or is
There it is.
it- We have it. Thank you.
Okay. I was going to say the answer to your question is yes.
I just. Any-
John,
any further?
John, I just want to echo my fellow commissioners. Thank you for what you do.
Thank you, sir.
The same here, John. I'll echo their sentiments. Thank you for everything you guys do. The commission has, we are committed to supporting our veterans in Marshall County in the past and in the future. We'll continue to support you. So thank you for everything you do.
Thank you very much, sir.
Mr. President, with that being said, I will make a motion to provide a community grant in the amount of $16,600 to the Marshall County Disabled American Veterans.
Second.
Motion and second to approve the grant at $16,600. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
Thank you and have a good night.
John, you too, buddy.
Take care. Under new business, Sheriff's Office requests to hire part-time security officers.
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning, sir.
This request would be to fill, we have one part-time position in court security that is unfilled. It's been unfilled for a little while. With your guys' approval, I would like to hire David Robinson as a part-time court security officer for the Marshall County Courthouse. And if approved by you gentlemen, he would begin his duties after Saturday, February 28th, 2026 at an hourly rate of $19 an hour.
I'm glad to see Dave come back to the area.
Mhm.
You know, Dave's a retired Moundsville police officer, Macon police chief,
Yes,
served the community well for many years.
lots of years of service, and he's anxious to get back into the game, as he said. So, for sure.
With that being said, I'll make a motion, Mr. President, to hire David Robinson beginning
After Saturday, February 28th,
to be with March 1st.
so March 1st.
Well, he doesn't have an actual, we don't know when to put him on the schedule, so.
March 1st will be the hire date, letter at an hourly rate of $19 per hour.
Second.
Yeah, second to employ part-time court security officer, Marshall County Courthouse, beginning March 1 at an hourly rate of $19 an hour. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
Need more?
Sir, thank you. E, under new business, Activities Development Authority requests to appoint 2 new board.
The Activities Development Authority is kind of going through a transition right now that some long-term members have gotten off the board. They have a new leadership team. They're trying to fill the board per the outline of their bylaws. There are 2 positions that they would like to be filled, and they are specific to Marshall County 4-H Leaders Association members. And they are requesting for you all to approve Ryan Riggle and Emily Phillips for both for 4-year terms.
President, I'll make a motion to accept the recommendation of the Activities Development Authority and appoint Ryan Regal and Emily Phillips to 4-year terms.
Second.
Motion and a second to appoint Ryan Riggle and Emily Phillips to the Activities Development Authority for 4-year terms. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Next is the Health Department requesting to appoint a new board member. Recognize Ms. Dawes.
The Marshall County Board of Health would like to appoint Tammy Dura. Tammy Dura has over 35 years of nursing experience, both in the hospital and as an instructor at John Marshall. She still substitutes there. We think she would be a good asset to the board, and we'd like to appoint her for a 5-year term.
President, I'll make a motion to accept the recommendation of the Marshall County Health Department to appoint Amy Dura, 5-year term on the Marshall County Health Department Board.
Second.
Motion and a second to appoint Tammy Dura to the Health Department Board for a 5-year term. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Carries. Thank you. Local Economic Development Grant Resolution.
Valerie Pico had a conflict today. So this is the annual local economic development grant resolution that RED presents every year, naming RED at the Regional Economic Development Partnership as our economic development arm for Marshall County. And it enables them to access on our behalf certain grants and funding sources for our
I know where Red does a wonderful job for Marshall County and the Ohio Valley, so absolutely. That being said, Mr. President, I'll make a motion to accept the resolution for local economic development grant program, for regional economic development.
Motion and a second to approve RED as the local economic development resolution. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. The opioid fund grant awards. Ms. Frank.
So as you know, at the end of last year, you all approved putting out a local community grant utilizing opioid funds that we've received from lawsuit settlements throughout the country. We said we would have $100,000 in the pot. We received 8 applications. There are 3 applications. All the applications have been reviewed, looked at, vetted. There are 3 applications that we are recommending not funding. Civil Military Innovation Institute, Marshall County Health Department, only because the person who was the core staff person for that grant to administer it has resigned. They may apply at a later date. And then also the Warehouse of Hope.
What was the first one?
It's called Civil Military Innovation Institute. And to be honest, it was a grant application that was very interesting. But it's more along the lines of a STEM grant. And to me and others, it looked like it would be a better partnership with the Marshall County Board of Education. And when I talked to the superintendent, and it actually mentioned the Board of Education and John Marshall and Cameron and GAC in the application. And when I spoke to the superintendent of schools, she had not heard of them. They had not talked to them.
I think they're involved. Other boards.
And it was a very large request, and it would have expended. It was $98,000,
Yeah.
and it would have expended the full amount of our
For one
grant.
person,
Yes.
one organization. You need a motion to,
Deny those.
Deny
please.
those.
Yes.
Mr. President, I'll make a motion to deny the request from the Civil Military Invitational Institute, the Marshall County Health Department, and the Warehouse from Hope.
Second.
Second, those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Those are denied.
I have three that I am recommending for funding. The first one being Marshall County Schools, and it is to support the activities of their drug-free club in their high schools and middle schools for the amount of $20,000. The second one is the Marshall County FRN in the amount of $48,310. And this is an expansion of services that they already do. And the third is Ohio Valley Recovery Incorporated for the amount of $25,000, and it is a grant to expand the services and keep the services that they currently provide. Again, all the applications have been reviewed and vetted, and these three are believed to be a large benefit to community members in Marshall County who are working through, they have issues with any form of the opioid crisis. And these all meet the criteria of the First Foundation's criteria for funding.
Was the YWCA in that?
And then the next round.
Next round?
Well, the next.
Mr. President, I'll make a motion to approve the recommendations of the county administrator. And I believe, I'll repeat these also. The three community grants from the opioid funding. The first one, Marshall County FRN, the amount of $48,310. Second one, Ohio Valley Recovery, which is the Unity Center, the amount of $25,000. And finally, the grant for the drug-free club in Marshall County Schools in the amount of $20,000.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the grant awards to the FRN, Ohio Valley Recovery, and Drug Free Club of County Schools. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And I have two more, one being the YWCA and the other being Easter Seals that I'm requesting to hold on to for further review and conversation. I'm not sure they meet criteria, but I'm not sure they don't. So we need to have some more conversation with those organizations.
I'll make a motion then, Mr. President, that we put on for further review the requests by the YWCA and Easter Seals.
Second.
Motion and a second to have further review for the YWCA and Easter Seals applications. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Marshall County Drug Task Force request for opioid funding.
Yes. Take a step back for a minute. The beginning, when Marshall County first started receiving funds from opioid litigation settlements, the county commission was very clear. The one thing that they did know was this money for Marshall County, which does not mean it's not right for any other county, just Marshall County would not use this money for regional jail bill payments. So we have done, I believe, a very good job at looking at the needs of those affected by the opioid crisis and those who are charged with combating the opioid crisis. We've worked diligently with the commander for the Marshall County Drug Task Force. They have come up with the attached this request. It's for one evidence processing station, a drone, 6 audio and recording devices, GPS tracking devices, and surveillance cameras. Nothing that I see or others that I have talked to that are out of the ordinary. Everything in here is very legitimate. It's not out of the norm. It's not a wish list, it is a need. So I'm recommending that you all approve the Marshall County Drug Task Force request for opioid funding in the amount of $95,116.
I have spoken at length with Travis Miranda from the Sheriff's Department about the request, and everything that he's talked to me about and everything that's in here is needed for our county. Our county sheriff also assists all of our municipalities, which this will benefit them also. The equipment and supplies that are in this request. So, I agree with the sheriff and the county administrator. Necessity.
Second.
I'll make a motion to that effect in the amount of $95,116.
Okay, second.
Okay, a second to approve the request from Marshall County Drug Task Force for opioid funding of $95,116.86. Saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried.
She wants all 3 stamps. There's a blank paper.
Item G under new business, Sheriff's Office vehicle bid.
Yes. We received 3 bids. One from Whitesides, one from Midstate Chevrolet, and one for Shorkey Chevrolet. And Lieutenant Wallace is here to review the bids once you open them.
We each announce the bids for the record. We'll take time for that review to happen. McLaughlin.
President, this is from Whitesides of St. Clairsville, Ohio. 2026 Chevy Tahoe in the amount of $57,000 even.
Mr. President, this is from Midstate Chevrolet for a 2026 Chevrolet Tahoe in the amount of $58,808.76.
The bid that I've opened is from Jim Shorkey Auto Group for a 2026 Chevrolet Tahoe in the amount of $60,442. Wall.
Thank you.
Under new business is the airport assessment RFP. Airport assessment RFP.
We received one from Thrasher Engineering. So there will not be it's not on me, what you're looking for. There will not be a dollar amount in here because it is a request for qualifications. Just being one, I recommend we do a phone interview. You guys are okay with it? Commissioner McLaughlin and his choice of member from the Airport Authority and myself can set up that phone conversation at everybody's earliest convenience.
So we'll bring this back to
For approval purposes. Yep.
table.
With
Requested and we have to.
Mr. President, I'll make a motion that we proceed with the interview of Thrasher, who is the only company who submitted a proposal. And after that interview, we'll get back to the board for the commission for approval.
Yeah, second to proceed with the phone interview with the county administrator and a member of the airport authority before bringing it back before the commission. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item J, approved the FY 2027 budget workshop.
I also going to 5 dates for budget work to be approved and posted as workshops for the 2027 fiscal year budget work. And as always, if we need more, we can go back to come back and post additional.
President, I'll make a motion to accept the budget workshop schedule 2026, 2027 as presented.
Second.
Motion and second to approve the budget workshop schedule for FY 27. Favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
Aye off.
Yeah.
Next county administrator's item.
Nothing.
Department head or elected official update.
Nothing today.
We'll wait on Mr. Wallace here. Take your time.
I got it. I think of the two that didn't make it. Whitesides does not have it on the lot. That was one of the specifications we had. They would have to build it, take about 9 weeks. Gary Schwarke, 16,000. Mid-state meets everything that we need. The
5808.
58, yeah.
For clarification,
Say that.
Sutton.
for clarification, the bid specs, it was required that
It
the
had to
vehicle
be
be
on
on site, ready to, so they do not meet the bid. Mr. President, I'll make a motion that we reject the bids by Jim Shorkey and Whitesides St. Clairsville.
Second.
Motion and a second to reject bid from Whitesides and Chip Shorkey Water Group. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
Mr. President, I'll make a motion, we accept the bid by Mid-State Chevrolet in the amount of $58,808.76.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the bid by Mid-State Chevrolet. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. That concludes our business for the day. Would entertain a motion for,
I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
second we adjourn. Are adjourned.